I'm making this video January 8th, 2025. Yesterday at around 8:30 p.m. My poor cat Cookie had to be put to sleep. And I just thought that recording things and putting them online might help to show the progress and the process and everything of what it's like and the road to overcoming it. I miss him already. Hasn't even been this whole day yet. But it's like a piece of my soul is missing. And it's hard. I keep looking for him. I keep coming in and expecting him to be here. I keep looking where he likes to sit. He's not there. So I thought I'd just show you around and show you a space that's so full but feels so empty. Here's his favorite spot. There's just an old thin blanket on the floor that he liked to sit on. It used to be more like this, and he would sit right in there. He'd lounge, and this was his favorite toy. He used to put the mouse in his mouth and he dragged this all over the room. He was so proud of himself. He was so proud of his little kill. And he loved this man so much. I'm sorry, I have siblings in the background. Or he'd sleep right here. He'd just lay right across. And that's where he would sleep. Or, he'd come over under here. Some old clothes I planned to throw away, but didn't, because he liked to lay on them. And he used to lay right under here. He would lay right there. And he would sleep, he would just nap. And here's where he'd eat. I had a cup here, just because the cats like to drink my water, so I put this one here so they wouldn't drink out of mine. And he loved the dry food. Or he'd sleep here in my chair. And he liked to sleep on this pillow. Right here. I know it's dirty and gross, but it's from when we found him a few weeks ago. And this is his favorite blanket. He loved this blanket with all his heart. He used to pester me all about it. I'd be sitting over here in my chair and he'd want to come up on my lap. And he would pester me until I put the blanket on so he could knead it and make little biscuits. Or he'd sleep on it or sleep next to it. He loved this blanket. Or he'd sleep here in my brother's bed. You know, the way I describe it is, I have everything he loves. Still, but I don't have the one thing I loved anymore. His name was Cookie. He was a short-haired domestic. He wasn't even 3. He wasn't even 3 yet. And in December, we found him under the Christmas tree. And we brought him to an emergency vet. He had yellowing and his pale gums and shallow breathing and not purring and lethargic and weight loss. And they did some tests and nothing conclusive, but yeah. They said his red blood cells were low. I think his white blood cell count was like 6 or something. Or his red blood cell count was 6 and some other horrible results. And that day he was going to be put down, but they decided to give him doxycyline and prednisolone as a last chance, and they sent him home. And for 5 weeks we've been giving him that twice a day. And he got better. I'm so sorry about my siblings, they're so noisy. Hang on. Anyway. They sent him home with the meds. And for 5 weeks we gave it to him and he was doing so good. The yellowing went away. He was gaining weight. He was back to his old self. He was purring. He was happy as could be. And yesterday, everything was normal. January 7th, 2025. Everything was normal. He went to the vet for his checkup. They said the only thing of concern was that his CBC was like 26%. And they wanted it at 30. And they weren't sure why it wasn't working like it was supposed to, but that was it. So I left the house when he came back. And I came home a few hours later and his mouth was open and he was struggling to breathe. So we rushed to another vet and they said he was in heart failure. It would have cost $2,000 to $3,000 to hospitalize him. They said there was no guarantee he could be saved. They said what likely happened was Evans syndrome and a already damaged heart that was made worse. The heart was likely damaged further by the meds. I thought about taking him home one more time, but they said he would probably be miserable and struggle to breathe throughout the whole night. So I made the hard decision to put down the little boy. And now he's gone. They brought him in the room. They said we could say goodbye. And so I did. I told him how sorry I was that I couldn't help him. I told him I hope he forgave me. And I failed him. I promised I'd save him, but I couldn't. And now he's gone. And I don't know what to do. Everything feels so empty. I keep looking for him and hoping he's here or over there. Or I'm gonna turn in my chair and he's gonna want to come up in my lap, but he's gone forever. And just before he went, I kept telling him I loved him. That's all I said to him, and they gave him the shots as I said I love you. And I said it again and again and again until they said his heart stopped. I couldn't save him. I couldn't save my baby boy. His name was Cookie. He was black and white. And we called him Mini Moo because he looked like a little cow. My Mini Moo's gone. He was the sweetest little boy you could ever meet. Ever. He never hissed, he never growled. You would pet him and he'd purr away. When making his little biscuits on that blanket, he purred like a truck. He'd just smush his face right into your hand when you pet him. And right now he's out on the back porch. In a box. What's left of him? Because I still haven't decided on cremation or burial. I think I'll cremate him. I don't know. It's hard to decide. On one hand, I feel, I bury him. He returns to the earth. He decays. Becomes part of the cycle anew. Maybe help some plants grow. But if I move, I can't take him with me. He's here forever. I don't plan to stay here forever. Well, then I think about cremating him. I can take him everywhere, but then he doesn't get to rejoin the earth yet. And I don't know what to do. All I know is I don't know why he was doing better. He was doing better. He was okay. And you know the worst part? The night before we lost him, I was sitting in that chair, I had the blanket on, and he wanted to come snuggle. So he would lounge down in my lap and I'd pet him a little bit, but I was too busy playing some stupid mobile game. They have this stupid app, you play games, you get points, you redeem it for money. I was just so preoccupied with that I didn't pet him nearly as much. And he eventually just got up and left, and now he's gone, and I can't pet him. That was my last chance, and I wasted it. And that same night, I thought, before his appointments, I always brought him to bed, and this time I didn't. I didn't bring him to bed. I thought, he's okay. He's gotten better. I'll let him pick. I don't feel like bringing him to bed. And so I didn't. Now he's gone. I wasted both of my chances. And then, of course, I didn't bring him to this vet appointment. My dad did. So the only time I saw him was I got up. I said, I'll be home soon. I pet him and left. I came back and I rushed him to the ER. That was it. That's all I had seen of him that day. Just a couple of minutes. And then he's gone. And now I don't know what to do. My little Mini Moo is gone. There's just nothing left. So yeah, that's day 1 and day 2. We'll see how many more of these I make. I guess my only moral here is just, even if you don't want to, just pet them. Give them a little kiss, snuggle with your pet. You don't know when they're gonna go. It could just be like that. Everything can seem fine, and then the next minute they're gone. Without any reason. That's all I have to say on that, I guess. It's just give your pet a pet for me. Give them a little snuggle for me. For Cookie. For the little boy I can't pet anymore. God, all I want is him back. I will forever regret that decision to put him down, even if it was the right choice. Because who knows? What if I spent the money? What if I just took the debt and he could have been fine? And he could have come home. What if I denied him his chance to live? You know, and everything is still here, like he's coming back. His toy's waiting for him, the blankets, everything. It's all just here, and he's not. And my little boy's gone. My sweet Cookie. My sweet little boy. He's gone. And I don't know what to do. I kept waking up last night, you know, I couldn't sleep. All I dreamed about was people stopping by and dropping off gifts for him and just saying that they're sorry. That's all I dreamt about. Letters and gifts and everything. It's just people saying they're sorry that he's gone. All I've gotten today is, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you lost him. And I appreciate it, you know? It just doesn't change that he's not here anymore. Sorry, I paused. There was a lot of noise suddenly outside my door. But, yeah. That's day 1 and day 2 of my little boy being gone. I just thought I'd make these videos as just a way to show what it's like for them to suddenly go. And what the process of like of dealing with the aftermath of when they're gone. He wasn't even 3. He had like 15 more years. Another vet even said, the emergency vet said they couldn't even hear the heart murmur in December. So I don't know what happened. All I know is that he's gone now. My sweet, sweet baby boy is gone. It's just hard. Every time I come in, I look around and I see he's not here. I turn in my chair and I just stare out at the floor and I don't know what else to do. Because he used to be right here. He used to be right here. Waiting. And I'm so used to waking up in the morning, he's there in bed. And now he's not. I don't know anymore. What am I supposed to do? What solace is there to find if he's gone? It still doesn't feel real. I keep thinking that just for a brief moment that he's just somewhere else and he's gonna come home any minute now and I'm gonna have him back. But I know that's not what's gonna happen. Because I said to put him down, and it's me who did that. My sweet little boy is gone. I guess if there's one message to end with, it's to Cookie, if you're listening. If you're out there somewhere. I miss you. I love you. I love you to the moon and back. I love you 3000. Any of those other little cheesy ways of saying I love you. I love you with all my heart. And I could have given up everything to save you if I would have. I would have taken years of crippling debt of him, and I could have you right now. And I'm sorry you had to go so soon. You didn't deserve it. Because you were the best little boy ever. You're the sweetest cat anyone could ask for. And you were doing better. You were the best cat I could ever ask for. And now you're gone. I hope whatever afterlife there is treating you well. I hope you understand the decision I made, and I hope you agree with it. I hope you think it was the right choice. I would ask him while he was sitting there, "Are you ready to go?" And he would just look up at the lights. I took that as a sign that he was ready. I would never have been ready to call the doctor in, but I think he made the choice to go. So I let him go. All I want is to hug him one more time. To feel him purr, to hear him go "Rrr," when he come up on my lap. But I won't. It's just not gonna happen. So Cookie, if you're out there, I miss you. You made me whole. I hope you're okay. And I hope you know that I love you with all my heart and everything that I am. I love you, Cookie. I love you and everything that you were.